Welcome back to my kitchen. This Sunday I want to share with you a very traditional recipe from Liguria, so from the northwest of Italy, which is the pesto alla Genovese. I'm here with my friend Rosa.
Hello everybody.
Will kindly introduce us the ingredient of this recipe.
Start from the basic ingredients. We need Genovese basil, or basil if you come from the USA. I'm Neapolitan, so I'm not a native speaker, please excuse me. And this is a very nice view of the real Genovese if you like, basil. Here we go on. Here is the salt, but we need the coarse salt, which is much better. Now we find the pine seeds, which are absolutely vital and important. And now we need some garlic.
Not too strong, but necessary for...
You mean a mild one?
Yeah, that's definitely yes.
Yes, it depends on where you buy it, of course.
Exactly.
Last but not least, one of the most important ingredients. This is Parmigiano Reggiano. How much? How salty?
Minimum 24 months.
24 months, which is really, really delicious and tasty.
And the second cheese.
Yeah, on your right you found this Pecorino cheese, which is a little more salty than the Parmigiano.
Yes, and especially we need a Pecorino Romano.
Yeah, from the Roman countryside.
Exactly. Okay.
Luca, tell us, what did you put in the mortar?
Yes, very simply, I just have added some coarse salt, the two garlics, and
the pine seeds.
the pine seeds, not more than a cook spoon.
Fine. I suppose you need to work on them because we have to extract the flavor and the oil from the pine seeds, isn't it?
Exactly. This is the first step in our stage.
Good. So here we go. As you can see, Luca is now working on salt, on garlic, and on the pine seeds. What is he doing? He's not crushing them violently.
No. Very gently.
Very gently, because we really need to extract all the flavor and this precious oil.
This is the movement. It's quite circular, you see.
So you're not just pushing, you're just moving in this way. That's great.
Okay, stop.
So here we go. In the meantime, Luca is going on with this precious and esoteric way of preparing pesto. So Luca, what are you going to do next?
Next we'll be adding, step by step, not all together, some basil leaves.
Wow, this is one of the most important moments in this preparation, I suppose.
And as before, the movement must be gentle and circular.
So you do need to cut, of course.
Exactly.
That's lovely. I can assure that we are smelling wonderfully. Yeah,
I wish you could be here.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I will show you exactly one movement. Circular, slow, and continuous. And basil should be added not only one, but step by step. This is very important. Are you tired?
Getting tired, but I think it's worthy.
And just adding the last leaves, and the next steps will be the cheese, the two cheeses.
Pecorino and Parmigiano Reggiano.
Super.
Pecorino Romano.
Here I am once again. This is Pecorino Romano, the Roman Pecorino, and I am adding 1 spoonful.
And
maybe,
a second one.
Maybe 2, yes. Here it comes. Here it comes. There we are. The main characters, of course, is oil. This is a wonderful green oil. I suppose it comes from Genoese, or where does it come from?
Yes, from East Liguria.
It must be an extra virgin olive oil, if you manage to find it.
Com'è? Okay, sound is going on
Yes, like a machine.
like a machine. It takes time, but you won't be disappointed at the end.
Yeah. You must have plenty of time to do this.
Be patient
Yes, and quite energetic too.
as well.
Luca, what are you doing? You're still struggling with this
Yeah,
pesto.
that's my turn now.
Yeah. Is it improving? Yes, absolutely. You see, it's getting littler and creamier. Very interesting.
Now, the second cheese. This- the Parmesan,
Parmesan cheese.
and going on. Before the last ingredient will be our extra virgin olive oil. And you can see this fantastic olive oil from West Liguria will be added
And incorporated.
Please remember, always gentle in your movement. Don't stress the basil.
It's looking great.
The color is fantastic, the taste as well.
You know, I think even if the texture isn't really regular, this
Doesn't matter. No,
Yeah.
no.
As a matter of fact, I like to get some little pieces.
Yeah. Is another texture under your teeth.
basil.
Yeah, that's perfect. See how the texture it changes. Anytime you add some oil, it will become more liquid,
Creamy.
creamy. I would say creamy best. Better, sorry. Wow.
Okay, I'm substituting Luca once again because he was literally sweating.
It is
He is quite destroyed by this pesto.
almost destroyed, but now we are very close to the end. The creamy is almost ready. All done by hands, remember. You can have an help, but a mechanic help.
Okay, in case you have not so
Just in
much
case.
time,
But
you may use a
You may use, but the result is not the same. Remember,
slightly different.
slightly different. It looks different, it smells different, and tastes different.
And it shouldn't get dark.
Exactly.
Should remain a very brilliant green color.
And the best should be a marble mortar.
Marble.
Marble mortar, yes.
Yes, this is the best one. This is a little bit too little,
Exactly.
and
Yeah, we should have a bigger one and a heavier one.
The surface too is too.
Slight.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's getting better and better.
Yes.
And now we are almost ready. The salted water is going to boil. And a short tip, before you put your pasta in the boiling water, add some potatoes reduced in small blocks and cook them for about 10 minutes. It will be
minutes, okay.
10 minutes before the pasta. Then we
okay.
throw the pasta and finish with the pesto.
I totally agree.
Hello, here we are. We're actually boiling some potatoes. They were cut in very tiny cubes and we're waiting for them to boil. Then we will insert the trofie or strozzapreti. Here they are. It's the four of us for lunch. And so we're waiting until the potatoes boil to put the trofie in the water. To show you, there's a little cubes of potatoes just boiling. We wait until they boil to put the trofie in. And this is the first dish and the second dish. Could anybody just bring me the third one?
Third one.
The third one, it's the four of us for lunch.
And the fourth.
So the pasta is cooking with the potatoes for the last 2-3 minutes.
Yes. Here we are.
What
We
kind
wait.
of pasta are you cooking?
We call them strozzapreti.
Right.
The best one should be trofie. It's a similar shape. So pasta just made by flour and water without eggs.
Yes.
So we
No
wait
eggs.
until it comes to the surface. Is
Yeah,
it okay?
exactly.
It's already on the first surface.
Yeah, but it should be down and then on the surface again.
1 minute more. The pasta is on the surface, and then we serve with our pesto and a little bit more of olive oil.
Adding our sauce. The sauce is quite cold from the refrigerator. I'm
Yes,
adding the
perfect.
sauce to the pasta.
And then we
And
stir
then
a
we
little
stir,
bit.
of course. And then there is some sauce left here, but I will do just this in order not to lose any of this wonderful sauce.
Fantastic. So you will pick up
Yes.
the remaining sauce.
Okay. So
Then
we
you
will
can
have,
add to the
we'll have no leftover. Okay, that's it. And then we stir. Another drop of olive oil. That's enough.
And last stirring.
Yes, carefully stirring. We must stir until the sauce is spread all over the pasta.
It's very homogeneous, very creamy.
Yeah. And you should smell it. It's quite fantastic. The basil, the garlic. It's really wonderful. And this is a sauce which is quite good in summer.
Definitely yes.
That's
Fantastic.
it. That's it.
Now
Fantastic.
ready to serve in our plates.
Yes, of course.
Comment.
Rosanna is dispensing the pasta. We're really very excited. We can't wait to taste it. Yes, wonderful.
It looks
And
really tasty.
and the colors too. The smell of basil is really wonderful. An experience.
Last one.
The last one, Rosanna. You must be very generous because we are
Yes,
very interested.
it's very, very generous.
And here we are. This is strozzapreti, whatever, or trofie, with the potatoes and pesto alla Genovese. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Buon appetito.
Buon appetito. So now I'll add some pine seeds in case you have it, but this is not mandatory. You may also add some walnuts.
Oh, okay.
Just a little
Just
bit.
another
Just a
option.
little bit.
Okay, super.
Optional. This is optional. And then I add, as a first step, also my cheese, the Pecorino cheese. I'm going to be very generous with this too, and my Parmesan cheese. And I'll do, as a first step, I'll make a cream.
Do you need salt as well or not?
Perhaps afterwards.
Okay, because please remember that Pecorino and Parmesan are really salty cheeses.
Okay, so I'm going to use this quite complicated machine. Which
Just
I
a
never
second,
use.
let's start.
forgot to put
The garlic,
the garlic, which is a very,
which
very
is essential.
important ingredient.
Anyway,
it must
it's not
be-
too late to add the garlic.
No, not at all. It must be mixed with the oil and the cheese.
Oh, okay, this looks
me
like
see.
really creamy.
It's a little bit too thick, the cream. It's
So
a little
you're
bit too
adding
thick,
some
so I'm
olive
adding
oil.
some olive oil, which you must be really very generous. You can't really fail being generous in this
Okay,
sauce.
that's fantastic.
You can't make a mistake being a little bit too generous. Okay, so once again. Okay,
Here we are, last head, which is of course the basil.
the basil, yes, I'm going to add basil, but what I want really here in this step, I don't want the basil to get really too much chopped, too creamy. I want to get some little pieces.
A little
of it.
bit.
So I will use the mixer. Let's
Very
say
gentle again. Yeah.
very gently. I'll just start it and stop it. It's a question. It's a matter of start and stop. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's try it.
Okay, that's
Start
good.
and stop. Okay.
Now here we go.
So
Step by step.
yes.
Once more. Again. And last one.
Let us see.
Look, it looks very nice and smells fantastic. Now Sandro is stirring a little bit and pouring in our pot. Do you see how green, brilliant green it is?
Yes.
It's fantastic again.
And what you want to get is not really a cream. It must be not really a cream. It must be you have to discern, let's say, that way. You have to discern some little pieces of basil.
Yeah,
So you must be very careful when you use the mixer in order not to get the cream like a bechamel or something of the like. It must be not. Let's see, it must be uneven. Let's say that like this. It must be not even.
Fantastic.
It looks fantastic. We want to experience little pieces of basil in our sauce.
Yeah. The texture is very important as well.
Yes, definitely. So now we're going.
Here we are.
Now we're going to add some salt too, because salt is a very important ingredient too. Not too much.
Because the cheese are already salted.
After your taste, of course.
Yeah. Remember, please, taste, and taste. This is the first thought in the cooking class. You can always add the salt, but you can never wave.
That's a point.
Super.
Super.
Here we go, the pasta is ready. Sandro is throwing the linguine inside the pesto sauce and stirring a little bit.
Okay, I don't want to miss these ones.
As you can see, we have boiled the pasta within the potatoes.
Just a little bit of potatoes. Now we're stirring. of
Okay.
course.
Should we need some more sauce? Is over there.
Okay,
I'm not
let's
sure.
Let's see.
Do you think it's enough, or do you need more sauce?
Let's wait a minute.
Okay. It's tasting a lot.
In this case,
Color is very bright. The green is bright, shining.
yes, in this case, it's a little bit shinier. It's really green.
Very green,
Shiny.
brilliant one.
Yes.
You can't imagine how it's tasting, how it's smelling. The basil, the garlic, the potatoes as well, and the cheese.
I think we've got
That
enough.
should be fine.
Yes, that should be fine.
Now we are.
What are you doing now?
Last stirring, last add of olive oil, and finish. Okay, I got.
Yes.
See, and now.
What Luca is actually doing is, in Italian, impiattando.
Impiattando.
This comes from piatto, which is dish, so it's, let's say, a little bit like is dishing. So arranging in a very artful manner in a dish. Impiattare.
So the looking is quite important as well as the tasting, and you can see our
and this
linguine
dish too is very
fresh
nice.
pesto already.
Okay.
And last,
The last
some
touch.
fresh olive oil.
Yes, the last artistic touch. And this is, you see how it looks like.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Here we are.
What are you doing now?
Last stirring, last add of olive oil, and finish. Okay, I got.
Yes.
See, and now.
What Luca is actually doing is, in Italian, impiattando.
Impiattando.
This comes from piatto, which is dish, so it's, let's say, a little bit like is dishing. So arranging in a very artful manner in a dish. Impiattare.
So the looking is quite important as well as the tasting, and you can see our
and this
linguine
dish too is very
fresh
nice.
pesto already.
Okay.
And last,
the last
some
touch.
fresh olive oil.
the last artistic touch. And this is, you see how it looks like.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.